What is up, everyone? This is me, Prasanna Balakrishnan, back again. This time for Chelsea 2, Plymouth Argyle 1. And what the hell where the hell do we even start about this? I got up at 6:30 a.m. to watch this here in the United States. And obviously, we should not take things for granted. But we thought with the lineups that we put out, with the attacking talent we have, we should be beating them at least 2 or 3-0, but we took it to extra time. We scored in extra time, but we had to take a penalty save to avoid it to go to penalties. Everything that could encapsulate this cup tie, the magic of the FA Cup, especially after what happened yesterday at Old Trafford with Man United not being able to finish other chances against Middlesbrough and losing out on penalties. We didn't need to go to penalties because of Kepa, and I'll go out into detail in the match review. But before I go into this, I would like all of you to hit the like button and subscribe button, hit the bell notification to get notifications whenever I upload videos like this or go live. Do check out the Chennai versus East Bengal match review I did yesterday. I'll be posting the link over here. Also, do check out the review for Chennai versus Mumbai City, which I'll be doing tomorrow after the game is over. So lots of content coming out. Do keep your eyes peeled out for that. And also India West Indies, they're playing their first today. I'll be reviewing that as well. So lots of things to look forward to. Please do subscribe to my channel. And I've just got above 300 subscribers now. Hopefully I can get to 500 and more thousand and soon afterwards. So the game itself, we started the way we expected to. We had an early chance. And the lineup we put out was a very strong lineup. It was not like we had a lot of kids out there. And especially given the fact that we were playing after 2 weeks, it was imperative that players should get game time before the Club World Cup in about 3-4 days time. We play on Wednesday. We go to UAE. I think they're boarding the flight at evening or night time to UAE just after the game, and our players need a game time. And our last game was 2 weeks before this, after we played Spurs, and I think the players who were kind of went out on a holiday. And to be honest, it did feel at points in the game that those players were still on holiday, because the amount of chances we wasted, the amount of times we were not clinical, we just went to the final third and had absolutely no clue of what we were doing. And we couldn't play through them. Fair play to Plymouth. They got the lead through a free kick, which was shocking defending by Lukaku, not marking his man properly, not marking Gillespie. And they were 1-0 up. They parked the bus. They wanted to play counter-attack, and we couldn't break them down. It was just cross and pray to whatever God you have, because this was the team we put out there. It was a pretty strong team. You had you had Lukaku, you had Hudson-Odoi, you had CH, you had Jorginho, Kovacic, Mount playing, you had Aspi, Christensen, Rudiger, and all starting. And despite that, we could not. We won the game somehow, but we should not be. But 2-1 should not be happening. We should have beaten them 3-0 or 4-0. And that's no disrespect to Plymouth Argyle. Fair play to them. They give massive credit to themselves, and they will be going back, holding their heads high. And to be honest, some of them will be disappointed, because they could have taken this to penalties, and who knows, penalties is a lottery game. You never know what will happen on penalties. But it was actually so disappointing the way we played. And again, you just look at the stats for this game. It's absolutely mind-boggling that how we scored only 2 goals. Look at this. 41 shots we had. 41. Normally we have 20 shots a game, but this game we had 40 shots. And 11 shots on target, 72% possession, more than double their passes. But yet, our score is only 2-1. And it was 2-1 because at the end, Kepa had to save a very poor penalty, let's be honest. It wasn't in the corner, but still Kepa had to dive the right way to save it. He did go the right way. He not only saved it, he caught hold of it, and we were able to somehow see the game out through. There were moments where we could have made it just more than 1 goal. And We got an equalizer in the first half. We needed that equalizer just 5 minutes before halftime, around the 41st minute mark. Azpilicueta doing this wonderful backheel goal. The legend just keeps continuing, and he's just putting in, grinding out of these kind of performances. Even though edge is not on his side, but he's still putting in the graft in, and he's still working hard for the badge. That's what we want to see. And in the second half, again, we still had moments like one of the ones was this Mount. He had a chance. He had a chance to put in Kai Havertz, who came on in the second half. He went for the shot that was wonderfully saved. And another moment from Kai Havertz himself. We were defending a corner. We got it out of harm's way. Kepa boots it long to Havertz, who stays on side from his halfway line, and we have the situation where if he takes some, where if he looks up, ZH is dead, who is in probably even an open goal, but he takes that extra touch, and credit to the Plymouth defender, he defended that situation very well. He put in that block in that situation where we should have made it 2-1, and so many more chances. But one key aspect is that person that we have up top that cost over 100 million from Belgium. Who Where do we even start on this guy? This guy, we bought him to finish our chances that we missed last season, because last season we were creating hell a lot of chances, but we were just not taking them. This season we bought him to score goals, and at the moment he's not even putting the work ethic in. He's not even trying at some points of time. There are glimpses where he does try, but you have to be on your game for 90 minutes. Vernon, even though he missed chances, he at least tries. He puts the work in. He gets back. He gets back to defend. His work rate is absolutely. His work rate is superb, which is why he gets a longer rope. But Lukaku at points doesn't even try. He doesn't even go back to get the ball. It's like he's expecting the ball to be put to him. Probably the only good thing he did in the game was do two thumbs ups to players who did right passes, but man couldn't get on to the end of it. And at this point, I'm like, just bench him for a few games. And I would rather have Timo Werner over him at this point of time, to be honest. At least Werner tries, but this brother is not even trying. And that's the sad part of it. But it is what it is. Massive credit to Plymouth Argyle. They deserve massive props because they took it till the end. They stuck in. They didn't give up. They kept on trying, and they had a few chances. Kepa had to make one or two saves. Our defenders had to do do clearances. But it was going at a point where we were leading 2-1, and last 4 or 5 minutes, we just had to see out the game. But Malang Sarr does this absolute calamitous error. Not only does he give away the ball for their chance, but he also fouls the player in the process, going in from behind. It is probably a soft one, but it is what it is. And the penalty had to be saved by Kepa, and he saved Malang Sarr's blushes. And we somehow won the game 2-1. The FA Cup draw for the quarterfinals will be probably tomorrow, just before Liverpool take on Cardiff FC. And will be interesting to see who comes in, because yesterday we saw Man United go out. Arsenal are already out. West Ham just about scraped through against Kidderminster, who again, the magic of the FA Cup just goes on and on. And I think probably many Premier League teams, what they suffered from is the international break, because you're out for 2 weeks, and it's kind of hard to get the levels up to expectation. Rather than when you're playing 1 game a week or even 2 games a week, you have that intensity. But when you're 2 weeks off, and particularly if you have 1 week off, you just trying to take a break off, you don't have the intensity levels as you have earlier. And probably that's what kind of derailed Chelsea in a way. But now that we have this game that we played 120 minutes, we play on Wednesday in the Club World Cup, and hopefully we win that semi-final and go to the final on Saturday and win it. Because after that, the Premier League games are back, the Champions League games are back, so many games are back to look forward to. So lots to look forward to as a Chelsea fan. Yes, the league title is over, but at least we have other cups to look forward to. We can still make this a great season, and hopefully they do so. That's about it for the review. It's been a very exhausting match and great start to my weekend already. And just look forward to more and more. Let's see what today and tomorrow brings in store for me. So again, if you're new to this channel, hit the like on this video, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification to get notifications when I upload this or go live. I will be doing a live, not a live, I'll be doing the match review for Chennai FC versus Mumbai City FC tomorrow after we played, and God knows what Chennai FC are going to put me through again. But anyways, as I keep saying at the end of every single video, stay safe and wash them hands.